Hello and welcome. I've been able to have my hands on the Maxi Boost on closed beta, the network test, and I want to show off some of the quality of life improvements. The first big one being gauge design from Gundam Versus. Clearly, this is the big upgrade because Gundam Versus, this is a very different series, Extreme Versus, but Gundam Versus didn't really have that many options for things you can mess with. So hopefully I can show you some of these things, and when the full game comes out, you'll be able to fix them as you would like them. So we have your various different gauge designs here. Different colors. It's also a very different effect, right? It has a different size gauge on the screen, which is interesting. So you can go through all of those. Gold, silver, clear, woody, camo, Chidori, cloudy, flowery, carbon, stone, leather, hemp, crocodile, cobra, rainbow, Aloha 1 and 2, Sakura Blossoms, Fresh Green, and actually some of these are like more easily visible, some stuff, which is really interesting because it adds a like a background to it, but of course that will block off things on the screen, so it's a trade-off. Fresh Green, Corsage, Summer Vacation, Summer Vacation 2, Summer Vacation 3, which I really like that one actually, New Year's, Royal Tuxedo, which looks very nice, General, Southern Resort, Autumnal, Snow, Sea Bathing, American Comic Style, which is really cool, White Silver, Tattoo, Flame, Silver Skull, Bushido, Ninja, Royal Knight, Techno, Space, Plastic Model Runner, which is a really, really cool idea, right? I don't know how practical it would be to use, but it looks really cool. Space Colony, Steampunk, Silver Wing, Compass, Digital, Lightning Bolt, Amusement, Dragon, Oni, Eagle, Motorcycle, Tattoo, Tamashii Nations, 30 Years of Gundam Games, which is maybe my favorite. I like that a lot. Neon Haro, Earth Federation Forces 1, Earth Federation Forces 2, the Principality of Zeon Flag. A lot of people are going to be using that one. Zeon Forces 1, Zeon Forces 2, Char Aznable, very nice. Zaku 2, Haro, Perfect Gundam, Operation V, Mono Eye, or Operation 5, Operation Gundam, Mono Eye, Earth Federation Forces 3, the Ayug, the Titans, Gundam Mark II Camille, Marasai and Gable, Boundock, Ayug 2. I love too that like the Gundam design. Some of them have the Gundam head in the left too, by the score. Axis, Cubile Mark II, Rose, or I should say health, not score, but you know what I mean. Zaku Head Zeta Gundam, the Gundam Mark II L, Zeta Gundam Rue, which has her star on it, the star symbol. Amuro Ray, which has the white meteors, the unicorn of the white meteor, you know. Really cool. Londo Bell, Neo Zeon, Reg Z, Yak Doga, Neo Zeon 2, F91, Crossbone Vanguard, which looks sick. League Militaire, Zanskar Empire, Victory Gundam Hexa, the Gedlav, which, like, why? Why would you do this? I love it, but what prompted this decision, you know? Neo Japan, which has the King of Hearts symbol, the Dragon, which has the Ace of Clubs symbol, Shadow, which is the Spiegel, the Noble, the Undefeated of the East, the Noble, again, but this time the Gundam version, the Shining Gundam, the Rising Gundam, the Ultron Gundam, the Epion, the Shinlong, the Wing Gundam Zero Catra, the Gundam Sandrock version, the Zero System, which looks very cool, the Heavy Arms Custom, the Death Scythe Hell, the Oz symbol, Tallgeese 2, which the Oz symbol, it looks like it's just the Tallgeese 1 shield, but cool. Tallgeese 2, the Wing Zero Endless Waltz, little feather effect, actually doesn't look bad. Death Scythe Hell EU, or EW, I mean, the Endless Waltz, Heavy Arms Endless Waltz, Tallgeese 3, the Frieden, which, by, like, wow. Like the Gedlav, why, but also really cool, the Frieden. The New United Nation Forces, Gundam X, the Militia, Diana Counter, which, oh, it looks so good. Moonlight Butterfly 1, Moonlight Butterfly 2. Look at those effects, man. Silver Sumo, Earth Alliance Forces 1, Earth Alliance Forces 2, Zaft Forces 2, Freedom, Desert Tiger, Blitz Gundam, Blended Coffee, Buster Gundam, Raider Gundam, Cosmic Era Limited, which has the bird, Phantom Pain. I don't remember the bird's name. I'm so sorry. It's the bird that Kira has. Phantom Pain, Zaft Forces 3, Infinite Justice, Impulse Gundam, Luna Maria with a little star, Infinite Justice Lacus, Goof Ignited, Destiny Gundam Heine, Strike Rouge, which actually looks pretty cool, Orb Forces, Akatsuki, 00, Celestial Being 1, Celestial Being 2, Veda, the Aloz symbol, GNX 3, Tierra and Tautsi by the Human Reform League, the Celestial Being 3, Transam, which looks sick, Earth Spear Federation Army from 00, Gundam Zabanya, the Harut, Quantum Burst, which actually looks pretty cool too, Sleeves Soldier from Unicorn, and Unicorn one looks pretty nice too actually, Banshee, Unicorn Gundam Full Armor, Banshee Norn, then we have the cockpit for the NTD, we have Zeon Forces 3, which actually looks really nice, Age FX Burst, Zadra, Gundam Age 3, the Space Pirates Basidian stuff, which looks pretty nice, the Dark Hound, the Vegan symbol, which is just Mars, I guess, Farsia, the Legulus, the cockpit for the Age 1, the G-Self Perfect Pack, the Pirate Corps from G-Reco, the Capital Army from G-Reco, G-Self, Mac Knife, the G-Arcane Full Dress, Tekkadan, which looks pretty cool, the Kimara's Trooper, very purple of course, Gallarhorn, Barbados Lupus, Rebake Full City, Tewaz, which looks pretty cool, the Bile Sword, the Camphor, I really like the Camphor's one actually, the Delaz Fleet, Anaheim Electronics, Nightmare of Solomon, 08th MS Team, Jungle, which is I'm assuming from 08th MS Team, the Full Armor, the More Brotherhood Earth Federation Forces, the Psychozaku, the Living Dead Division, the Spartan Team, the Atlas Gundam, Space Pirates, which that is probably the one I'm going to roll with for a little while, the X3, the Serpent Fleet, the Phantom Gundam, the Exam, Nightingale, which looks really nice, Gerber Strait, Serpent Tail, Gold Frame, Dreadnought, Amatsumina Gold Frame, Red Dragon, DSSD, the She Gundam, Penelope, Zaku 2 High Mobility Type, Zaku 2 High Mobility Type Johnny Ridden, Zaku 2 High Mobility Type Custom Shin Matsunaga, the 00 Gundam 7 Sword G, the Quant Full Saber, Plavsky Particles, which looks really cool, the Iori models from Build Fighters, Build Strike Gundam, Hot Scramble Gundam, Gunpla Battle. That it's locked. I can't choose that one. Oh, I want it though. The Extreme Gundam, the Type Leos, the Excelia, the Magic Circle, the Cesia Awar, the EXA, the EXA VS, and that's all of them. So there's a lot of those to choose from for different gauge designs, but you can't use any of the specialty ones in this early beta. So we're gonna go with red for now. Other quality of life updates, when you are selecting your suit, you now have the option to R1 to change your unit automatically. It takes you straight to that. You don't have to scroll to it. Then from there, you can change your burst with just a button when pressing square. And then when you're selecting a unit, you can now hit command list to see its command list. You can change to whichever type of controller you're using. But it's so cool that you have the option to see this, because then you can pull it up whenever you want, basically, of like, how do I do these maneuvers? It doesn't have everything. It doesn't have the melee strings on here and like what those do, but it's still very, very nice. And the fact that you can do it at all is going to help a lot of people. Like the AF is pretty crazy, but being able to see what all it can do, like, that's actually not bad. So then from there, once you have you've chosen the suit you want to use, you can change the button settings as well. You've got all this ready. You've got your suit set. Everything's good there. press circle to finish your setup. Then you can just press triangle to start the battle. You don't have to go up to start battle, which is really cool. I think they've done a lot of quality of life improvements between the different gauges that you can set, the communication messages that you can set, which the previous had these as well, but you can change them to be a bunch of different stuff, which is pretty nice. So I think they've done a really good job based on what we see in this beta, and I'm very excited to see more. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and until next time, I've been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Maxi Boost On has to offer.